Hey friends, welcome back to the Homestead. So it is getting scary close to Christmas time, and I've still not got this forge all put together yet so that we can make some of these presents that I've been intending to make. Now, I don't own a welder, so this is gonna have to be a no-weld forge. I've seen a couple of ideas, and I think that we've come up with a pretty good solution as far as how we're gonna put all this together. Now, the forge is actually a pretty simple design that I've got. I've got some fire bricks that's gonna be kind of stacked together and make the body of the forge. Then I'm gonna hold it all together with some threaded rod and some C-channel that I had, and I've got a big metal plate that I'm going to put it all on. These are the fire bricks that I purchased off of Amazon. So, and this is the propane burner that we built the other day. Basically what I'm going to do, go ahead and measure it out and drill a hole into the side of the brick, and that way this propane burner will just fit right inside there. We've got to figure out how we're going to get that hole cut out first. I've got this big steel plate. I think this will make a good base. It won't be a very large forge, but it'll be big enough for us to put some stuff in there and get it hot. Now right here, this is where we're going to have to cut that hole, and it's going to have to be large enough to fit that burner in there. I'm going to go ahead and drill a pilot hole with this masonry bit, and then I've got a hole saw that's the exact size that we need. And I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just use that to score the top so that we have a little outline, and then I'll grab a small masonry bit and try to cut it out and make a perforation in the brick, and hopefully it'll go better than my test, which this happened. This is what we're not trying to do. So now that we've got that hole drilled straight through there, that's just a pilot hole that'll guide our hole saw. Now this is not made for masonry or drilling into bricks at all. These are actually pretty soft bricks, but they're not soft enough for this to go all the way through. That should be just enough to kind of give us a guide and keep it from splitting out. All right, we have a hole. Not pretty. Definitely was not the right tool for the job, but it did get the job done, and that's what we're all about. Let's see if this even fits. Oh yeah, like a glove. All right, so now that we've got our hole drilled, we have to be careful not to break it. So what we've done here is we've laid out our bricks where we want to have them on the forge itself, and then we've used a little bit of soapstone to go ahead and mark out the areas. So what we'll do is we'll drill a hole right there, right there, right there, and right there, and that'll be for the threaded rod to go through. Now this is where the burner is going to go into the side of it, and so we'll probably need to drill another hole there and have some threaded rod and connect that to some C-channel, and then just that'll hold the burner in place so that it won't move around. And then we can cut this plate off right there, and that'll be our forge. All right, well, it's the next morning. My wife called me in for dinner, and then we took care of some family time and Advent devotions and had some fun last night. It's a rainy morning, but we got to get this forge finished up. So where were we? Oh yeah, we got to get some holes drilled. My threaded rod is 3/8 inch, so what we'll do is drill 1/2 inch holes, and that'll give us a little bit of play to slide those around. This is where it really would be helpful to have some sort of drill press. Now that's a hole. Well, that worked. So now that's one hole. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. We got 5 holes drilled. What I did is I used a 1/4 inch bit to start the hole and then finished it off with a 1/2 inch bit. So we got to clean up this steel a little bit. I've just got some flap discs we'll take and run over it, see if we can clean up some of the rusty parts. I think I'm gonna leave it long because I can set that across both sawhorses if it's long like that. So we'll just clean all this up and then see if we can bolt it together. Mm-hmm.
To you when nothing is to become. It's trouble and then some. You live halfway around the world from me, and to start something seems a no good idea. It's clear to see. But when sparks fly, you know you must try. When your blood boils like it's on fire, then you know that it's
Alright, well, we got that all cleaned up. It's a little bit It's a little bit pitted, but we got it all cleaned up, and I kind of like the way it looks. But that'll make a good solid workspace for the forge. I think I like the idea of leaving it long. All right, so next we're gonna cut some threaded rod and some C-channel, which I have right here, and then put it all together. This guy. Channel, 7 inches. So we'll cut 4 pieces of threaded rod to be about 8.5 inches. We'll cut it 9 inches just to be safe. Hi, how are you? We got 2 more to cut. Much better. All right, so we got some threaded rod cut. Now we gotta cut some C-channel. I must say that a right angle grinder is probably one of the one of the must-haves for any shop. All right, so now that we've finally got all of our parts and pieces cut out and measured, hopefully to the right length, now we'll go ahead and put it all together, but I'll bring you over here and show you exactly what it is that we've got. So now I got these fire bricks off of Amazon. They're rated for 2,700 degrees, so they should do all right with the forge. And we're going to line it with our ceramic insulation on the inside. So these are a 4.5 by 9 inch by 1, and I think it measured to be 1.25 inches. We've got 6 of these, and then I picked up 2 additional bricks from Tractor Supply. I don't know what these are rated for, but I figured that would be a good basically door for it, and they're all the same size. All right, then we've got 2 of these pieces of C-channel cut down to about 12 inches, and they've already got the holes drilled into them. They can be found in Home Depot or hardware store in the electrical area, as well as long pieces of threaded rod, which is a lot less expensive than trying to buy a whole bunch of small pieces. So these are all 9-inch pieces of threaded rod. We're going to need 4 to hold on the C-channel, and then I've got 1 more. I'm not sure what size it needs to be, but this is going to hold up the gas burner. And then these washers, I just filed down or ground down the edge of it so that it would fit up against the block. And we'll go ahead and put all this together, and then we'll measure out the ceramic insulation, fit it on the inside, and we'll fire it up and see if it works. Got all the parts and pieces assembled now, and this little C-channel is holding up that pipe right at the exact angle I want it. It should fire up and heat up quickly. Now we're just going to take some of this ceramic insulation, line the inside of it, and cut out the hole for the burner. Super exciting! All right, hon, you ready to fire it up, see if it works?
Okay.
You feel good about this?
I feel very good.
Feel confident that we're going to have a fire? So, gas is on here. So we'll just light this little piece of toilet tissue paper, set it in there, and oh, we have fire! Woo, buddy! All right, well, it does look like it will heat up some steel enough to be able to forge it a little bit. Doesn't look like it's getting up to welding temperatures. I'm not sure if I just need some more reflective. There was a product on Amazon that I was gonna look into if I wanted to get this a little bit hotter, or if maybe I need to make the hole in the burner just a little bit bigger to get some more gas in there. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll figure it out. It should get us by for right now to get forging some stuff. But it puts out a little bit of heat. Makes me happy. No welding. A nice little forge out of some fire bricks, and it does get a little warm. It's a little warm up top here. It's been running for about 10-15 minutes now, and but yeah, I think that's gonna work out real well. So that was a lot of fun, and maybe we'll be able to put together some fun new projects here on the homestead. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you feel like this video was informative or entertaining in any way, please hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it, and yeah, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe to the channel, see more of what we have going on here on the homestead, and we'll see you on the next video.